I paid someone to give us a list of the most unusual places on the planet. And on the list is this place with no gravity.
What?
And this underwater city. And this tree where goats live in it. These places are unbelievable. There's so much wind that this waterfall actually blows up, and this is real.
So that's not a waterfall, that's a waterfly.
This was a hiking area that got flooded.
Fish don't even have legs, how are they gonna use that?
Why would you build a bridge for a fish?
That's dumb. They can just swim.
Sometimes humans are dumb.
Goofy bits aside, this is so creepy, but really cool.
This was all above water, and then they got 10 feet of rain, and now it's submerged. I love how all the fish are like, what is this? Who put this here?
We don't need this. We don't have feet.
This next clip is really cool. So if you look on the right side, you'll see a little fish.
I thought that was a shoe.
Look.
That's a fish. The way he's like.
Important question.
What?
Is the fish swimming or walking across the road?
Usually would make fun of you, but this is I don't think science can answer this.
Wait. There's more fish crossing. How many fish have to cross the street? Walt, why fish cross road?
Salmon swim upstream to breed.
They got a call saying, my parents aren't home. He said, bet.
Godspeed, little salmon.
Wow.
Oh, that's weird.
So the wind lifts up the bottom of the trees?
See, I thought it was like maybe like water underneath it, but no, it's like every time the wind goes, it goes.
Can we go stand on that?
I think we would fall through it, right?
So there's this rock cut in half in the middle of the desert, which means there's one of two options here, okay?
Yeah.
Wind blew the sand so hard that like the sand slowly wore it down, or wore a path through the middle, or an alien with a giant beam just cut it in half.
No, I think we actually know what really happened. Tanjiro trained hard enough to where he was able to slice the rock.
You ruined my joke with an anime joke.
Anime is amazing!
Do you think it was wind or an alien? Comment below. Whoa!
That's bigger than those buildings. Dude, the people in those buildings are probably like, oh, okay, so what do we do? Just like kiss our butts goodbye?
What would happen if it hit those buildings?
Do you know what you're supposed to do in that situation though so you can survive?
Just close your eyes and pray?
No, so you actually get on to your, like you sit down, get onto your knees, and you grab your head and start pulling it down as far as you can, and then you start kissing your butt goodbye.
Bruh. I thought he was giving real advice.
I'm a silly, goofy guy.
Look around me.
I see sand.
These are the biggest climate disaster that nobody is talking about.
So confused.
This is the place where Nemo's dad, I always forget his name. It's like Butch or something. Marlin, same thing. Got hit with jellyfish.
Wow. So it's just a lake full of them?
I guess so. We wouldn't be seeing it unless you think the internet's lying.
I feel interrogated. Look at this cave right here.
Oh, now I believe it.
Wow! This actually exists. It's not CGI. This is the largest cave on Earth, apparently.
That's a pretty big cave.
Whoa, wait. That looks like a great spot to film a movie.
I was about to say they've had to film at least 1 or 2 movies there.
Wow.
This is still inside the cave? Oh my God, yeah, this is incredible. We should go here.
I agree.
I told you I want to spend 50 hours in a cave.
Yeah, but I don't think it's viral.
Guys, tell them it's viral.
Whoa.
What is that?
Volcanic lightning. Is the volcano making clouds? Whoa!
The volcano erupts, causes a cloud of ash that makes lightning.
The lightning is kind of like the sneeze of the sky, and when it gets a lot of dirt and stuff in there, it's like, achoo,
I don't think that's true.
It is kind of like actually true.
I just don't think that's true.
Clouds rain, they get agitated.
10 million starlings flock together to create the most astonishing aerial display in nature.
Wow, dude, it looks like those drones.
Yeah, but those aren't drones.
No, those are birds. Well, drones are birds. Birds are drones, same thing.
Tell me that's not some other government spying on them. Oh, I've seen this. Okay, so these guys are on this boat. And watch, the glacier in the back.
Oh, it makes like a...
Yeah, fell and created a giant tidal wave. See, that's either like the coolest moment of your life or like the scariest.
Your motor starts going... You start pooping your pants.
Well, that's where you just go underwater and let it go over you, right?
Yeah, you'll be fine. There's definitely not a giant wall of water and ice underneath the wave.
Is that how that works? We should nerf waves.
Hopefully they'll get that in the next patch. That's the Hoover Dam. Oh my God, that's the thing from Fallout New Vegas.
Wow, when it's windy, it blows water.
I don't get it.
This is so cool.
Why is the water going up? I don't get it.
Water go up, wow. Wait, is that a natural flame under this waterfall? Whoa, is this natural?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just gas coming out of the earth.
That's so cool. Let's be real.
If you were shrunk down to size, it looks like where a giant boss battle would happen because it's behind the waterfall and it's got the eternal flame.
Oh my God.
That's cool. The ice makes it really cool. Yeah, the earth has a lot of farts.
This looks like a neighborhood.
Kind of looks like a market, really.
What is cool about this?
It's got a geyser? Is that a geyser? Oh wait, it's built on probably like Coral Island and then the water shoots up from underneath.
Middle, yeah, when there's waves.
You can get nachos and look at the water geyser. That's pretty cool. I would eat those nachos. Is that a police car?
Oh my gosh. Whoa, what am I looking at?
Ball lightning.
How it dare?
That's literally what it's called.
Yeah, but how it dare?
I thought it was a cop car.
I have no idea.
Then I have no idea.
Then I have no idea.
And you have no idea. This is a tire graveyard.
That's terrible.
There's literally millions of tires that just sit here.
This makes me sad.
Don't think about how this is screwing us over and how your kids might not have a planet to live on. Ignore all that. It looks cool.
It is cool to take a picture of. If video game physics applied, you could just theoretically just bounce forever all over that.
Next up is the Tunnel of Love.
Ooh, that's a dog. I'm in love. It looks like a long walk, not gonna lie.
Here's a fun date idea. Grab a minecart from Minecraft.
Yeah, of course.
Take your girlfriend. Ride down it.
Yeah, Minecraft RRL.
Oh, I assume a volcano erupted.
They're gonna have so much obsidian in that pool.
If you live near a volcano and you've been wanting a pool and your parents won't get you one, you now have a way to convince them. It could save your house from the volcano.
And also afterwards, you'll get a hot tub.
We have this tree that goats live in.
God, I wanna go there right now.
Let's go.
All the goats think they're birds.
I love how while it's panning, they're just dead locked with the camera. It looks like a rap album cover.
Somebody literally brought their phone into their dreams.
Instead of moving forward, the car starts moving backwards. I'm pushing this ball downhill and watch what happens.
Wait,
It goes down because of my push, but then it stops.
Why?
and
You know-
starts to
wait,
roll
shh,
back
I'm learning.
You're not learning anything.
All right, explain.
Ghost.
Wow. No, really, why did it do that?
What do you think? I'm some kind of Mark Rober scientist?
Whoa!
It's an optical illusion.
So we were lied to?
That was a lot heavier than I thought.
And indeed, hectares and hectares of giant water lilies float on the water surface.
Everything in this is video games, like, inspired this.
Are you allowed to stand?
Does that answer your question?
How'd she know I was about to ask that?
Because she's British.
All right, what is this? Wait, is that?
The lightning is like, oh my God.
Wait, well, is that CGI?
No.
Wow.
This isn't CGI?
Dude, imagine before humans like understood this stuff and you saw that, you'd be like, world's over.
2,000 years ago, I see that, I would have been like, yeah, sorry, sorry for not wiping after pooping.
You're sitting there pooping and you're like, no, I'm not gonna wipe. I'm sorry, I'll wipe every time. And that's how cleanliness started. Dude, this looks like that Modern Warfare 2 map.
I hope the airplane boneyard is right beside the tire boneyard.
Yeah, you wanna keep your boneyards near each other.
And then beside that, I hope there's just a yard full of bones.
I heard of this Japanese town that replaced humans with scarecrow-esque dolls known as Kakashi.
Why is everything cool in Japan?
Japan is really cool.
The video's over. I'm gonna go see if I can visit that. Subscribe if you haven't already.
To Japan we go.